So a couple of days ago, ESPN came out with their 23-24 NHL predictions. And as surprised as I was to see that they had predicted an all Canada Stanley Cup final, I was really taken aback at the standings they had laid out in the Eastern Conference. Now, in the Atlantic, I don't disagree. I do believe that the Leafs will probably win that division this year, and my Panthers at 3 seems about right. But looking further, the Senators making the playoffs over the Lightning and the Sabres seems like a pretty big reach to me. Over in the Metro, I agree with the Devils being there, although I probably would pick the Canes to finish first. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm not a big believer in the Penguins. I think they waited a little bit too long to try to make one last run. The Rangers wouldn't surprise me if they make the playoffs, even if they're inconsistent. But to see the Capitals below the Jackets, again, that just doesn't seem right to me. Now, in terms of the Stanley Cup final, I think it's wishful thinking to think it's going to be Leafs versus the Oilers making an all Canada final. I don't think the Leafs have what it takes to get through the gauntlet of teams that they would have to face in the East. It's possible the Oilers could make it all the way, but I have a feeling Colorado is going to have something to say about that. Let me know what you think. Again, I don't disagree that the Leafs can win the division, but especially saying that the Lightning are going to miss the playoffs, I don't think they've fallen that far, despite the fact that Vasilevsky is going to be out for a couple of months. In terms of the Sabres, I think they're going to be this year's Devils. And I would be highly, highly surprised if the Senators finished ahead of them. Either way, I am ready for real games, man. Enough of this preseason prediction stuff. Let's get on the ice.